wire and micro lumens to containers marked disposal. Let's see. It looks like a Valkyrie, Warrior, or Guardian to me. Skyscale Fireball is not enough. Could be elite specs for a new class. Yeah, so a few people had different thoughts that came to them when they saw that image, and so far I've written down Valkyrie, Templar, Seraph, and Paragon. Now, it certainly looks like heavy armor. The picture, right? It looks like a plate helmet, which would mean that this would probably be something for Guardian or Warrior or Revenant. But I don't know specifically what it would be. Let me refresh this. Let me see if anyone else has any cool ideas. Warrior, Shirley, Bard, Guardian, helmet wings, passive, no fall damage. Active effect, your helmet flies off and headbutts an enemy. Helmet, finally a helmet-based class. Paragon for Warrior, new elite spec. Paladin, Paragon. Okay. Yeah. Those are the ideas so far.
What lies beyond?
Flute player? Oh my god, Flute's in this game. A group of gawkers are crowding around a makeshift stage watching a man duo perform. A man with odd-looking goggles pushed up on his forehead, hands wrapped up in worn leather gloves, plays a tune on a handmade flute. Next to him sits a stack of crates supporting some kind of game board. A scruffy rat is rolling small glass balls around the board. What? Watch the game. Several workers empty their pockets and start throwing ration cards, bolt nuts, and even a few power panels into the small chest next to the board. The flute player winks at the crowd and switches to a different tune. The rat squeaks excitedly and starts rolling the colorful balls the players have chosen around the maze of tunnels on the board, but not a single one reaches the goal, a hole marked with a red circle. The rat just rolls all the balls off the board or into dead ends. Once the first group of players get their hopes dashed and leave empty-handed, new workers immediately take their place. Awareness, watch the rat. The rat scurries around the board, spurred on by the flute. Its movements appear erratic at first glance, but after a while, you notice how consistently the ball seems to miss the goal at the very last moment. While the rat's clumsy, amusing scampering distracts the spectators, its nimble tail directs the balls away from the hole. Fellowship, listen. The rat's movements from the flicks of its tail to where and when it pushes the balls obey its master's wordless commands with uncanny precision. The notes, the pauses, the rhythm, every part of the melody serves as a signal to the flute player's tiny assistant. Leave. Okay, so he's ripping them off.
My nerves are frayed.
A group of beggars are rattling their alms mugs and ostentatiously display their hunger-sunken bellies in various disfigurements. A toothless man falls to his knees before you. Your lordship, spare a throne for shows who can't even work jobs. Kill the beggar, oh my god. I've got a bunch of ration cards I don't need. Toss a stack of ration cards. Let your bellies be full tonight. Praise be the Lord, Captain! The poor descend on the alms like a pack of gutter rats, each one scurrying off to their own corner with what they grabbed.
They will see.
Another symbol.
Oh, yes. They all will see.
Commerce 100%.
I did it?
Judging by the merchant's round, well-fed face, the rusty junk laid out on the counter is merely a smokescreen for the more valuable and likely illegal goods that are now hidden from idle glances. Hawker? Burned out folks' belongings, hot from the oven, one ration card for the price for regulars, the shift only. Those baton-wielding bastards have gone bleeding mad. Another 20 of our folk torched along with their shacks.
Oh, how intriguing.
Box here. More ration cards. Hot from the oven, yeah. Muck, what about Dragoon? Dragoons? Has Dragoons ever been a Guild Wars thing? How many times do I need to tell you, ungrateful maggots? Mistakes must be paid for. Besides, Dragoon is basically Vindicator. Have mercy in the throne's name, I beg you. The battered worker throws himself at your feet and touches the toe of your boot with his dirty palms. Your gracious lordship, hand of the god emperor, save your unworthy servant. Get lost! The enforcer's heavy baton— oh my god. Pummels the man's back and shoulder several times, his bones crack audibly. My sincerest apologies, Lord Captain. Your boot. I'll clean it right away. A murmur of discontent breaks out among the gawkers who have gathered around. None of the other workers dare come closer, but the anger on their faces is plain to see. Stop the enforcer. I intend to hear this man out. Your lordship, I work hard, never even take breaks to rest, and all I earn is 7 ration cards with 15 mouths to feed back home. 15 mouths? Dude, you couldn't pull out of a driveway. The enforcers shake me down every shift, just like they do with every other honest hard worker who... Enough whining. You and your pals lifted a box of Nutribars a few watches ago and 2 canisters of water before that. I didn't beat the life out of you because I took pity on you, and this is the thanks I get? You quarantined the hub for 20 watches and refused to give out rations if we didn't have cards. Cards we had no way to earn. And today you earned 15 cards in a single shift because you do work of 3 people, right? Or did you take your pals to a dark corner somewhere, do them in, and take their share? I didn't do them in. It was an act. The worker stops himself, cowers, and whimpers. They got their heads bashed in by crates. The dead don't need rations. What is this? Society is much like a boot? Am I to understand that enforcers are appropriating earnings from workers after their shifts? We appropriate nothing. We just monitor and redistribute. The enforcer mutters gloomily. The rabble are a lying and thieving lot. We have instructions to stay alert for people holding more than the standard amount of ration cards to prevent supply embezzlement and famine. They do take our cards, your lordship, and then grow fat using them for themselves. The worker's eyes squeeze shut tightly as he whispers his accusations. He seems unable to believe his stroke of luck. Address the workers. Every crime will be punished accordingly. I offer no protection to thieves. Low, insistent dissent begins to rise in the crowd, only to die back down as soon as the enforcers brandish their batons. The murmurs immediately turn into pleas for mercy. A sullen, red-bearded man with keen black eyes draws your attention. His oddly piercing gaze seems to size you up the whole time you were speaking, but now he has hastened to conceal himself behind the gawkers. The next thing you know, you're watching him hurry deeper into the tunnels. The enforcer hisses at the worker vindictively. Oh yes, 12. This time I'm gonna break 13 of your fingers and ribs as a lesson to your slimy accomplices. Okay. So that's the guy that dipped? Zach says, doesn't your income suffer from doing variety compared to just doing Guild Wars 2? Wow! I do have Ask Me Anything, but that's a heavy question. Short answer is yes. If I was only about, like just money, right? It is true that I have higher viewership, which equates to higher income as a, broadcaster while I am playing Guild Wars 2 because I'm more known in the Guild Wars 2 category. Yes, that is true. However, I will say that while I love Guild Wars 2, I did get burned out on it when I played it every single day and streamed it every single day for like 5 years. And when I hit burnout, I was like, I need to distance myself a little bit or I'm going to hate this game. So I started streaming it, focusing on it 1 day a week and doing variety on the other days. Yes, my income went down a little bit, but my happiness and my sanity went way up. So I was very fortunate that I was in a position where I was able to make that exchange. So yes, you are correct, but that was my reasoning. It's a large reason that a lot of streamers burn out by playing only one game. Yeah, I mean, It's rare that anyone can play one game for that long and not have, you know, a little bit of a burnout. And for me, it took about 5 years to hit it, but I did hit it. Couldn't a new experience, fresh account challenge type of thing make for new exciting content, perhaps? Maybe. But I mean, like, I'm doing various things. Like, for example, like, I decided, I was like, I'm going to make a guide for every raid boss. Took me a year, but I did. I'm going to make a guide for every fractal. That took me a long time, but I did. Every strike, I did. Numerous build guides, I did. Crafting professions, I did. New players guides, I did. You know, I've made over 100 guide videos for the game at this point. Those took years to make them all. So I very much kind of felt like I'd done everything. So at this point, I kind of just play it on Tuesdays and hang out with the community that we've built up over the years. And then also whenever there's new content, we binge it for like a week straight. So as far as a new account run, I mean, I could. I'm not really interested in it, though, so I wouldn't be passionate about it.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Let's see. During each shift, railway hubs direct thousands of containers carrying road traders' cargo to various destination compartments. Move the container. Athletic check.
Brilliance.
Wait, did it move? Like, barely moved. The bay's bulkhead is marred by traces of gunfire and rust-colored stains from old blood that was never properly washed off. Okay, nothing in there, it looks like.
One step at
See, that was odd. I clicked move container, and now the button is gone, but the box is still there. I'm wondering if that was supposed to get rid of it so I could get back here. What about a new MMO that you haven't played, though? Could be interesting, I think. I've tried quite a few. I have played EverQuest, EverQuest 2, Guild Wars 1, if that counts, Guild Wars 2, World of Warcraft, Black Desert Online, WildStar. I've played a bunch. In the last few years, like during that burnout period I mentioned, I tried Final Fantasy XIV. I tried Elder Scrolls Online. Tried Albion Online. There was a handful I tried. None of them really, you know, got me into the game as much as GW2 did. So I didn't make, like, videos for them. This is the first time I've seen a rogue trader up close.
My nerves are frayed.
Okay, got a bunch of cargo there.
My Auspex has detected something.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, there's another thing. More cargo, ration cards. Look, I think you should try World of Warcraft. I think you'd really like it.
The machine god.
For those that don't know, I played like 10 years of WoW and led server first. Did
They will see.
did a lot in that game.
Indeed. They all will see.
What is this? Wait, did I just hear someone get stabbed? Oh, over here. It's like a knife fight. The kids have been waiting for you. How was your shift? We worked hard. I helped out a friend with the loading and he gave me some cards. Take them and exchange them for some new shoes. Yours are all worn out. Aww. Happy family. Thank you. I've already made your bed for you, so once we've eaten, you go and rest. The little ones and I will head out the marketplace and leave you in peace. What? They look so happy. Someone's about to get stabbed. These two seem way too happy for this world. Why did the Emperor send me such a wonderful wife? Lower decker. I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes. These are the only happy people in the Imperium.
History of a
Wait, what? Oh, is this the pestilence pit that they were talking about? Oh my god, did they eat that slop? There's like a line of people there. I'd see, look. Oh, does that just okay, that just replays the same thing. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to try to make an informed opinion, so I tried to play at least half an hour, yes. Like the Ors 2 League for me looks similar to a helmet from Cash Shop Logan's Packed Martial outfit. I mean, similar, certainly not like super similar. There's actually a helmet that looks just like that in the Black Lion chest right now. Like, right now. I'd have to log in to check it.
Be no peace in my wake.
Looks like a spinner killed him. Anybody know the dead man? He was a heretic, wasn't he? I heard those zealots kill even upstanding folks. They say it's the Emperor's will. Shreds of rat carcasses and yellow-green moss stew in the cloudy sludge along with other unidentifiable ingredients. So I could be killed tomorrow and I'd never know why? More cargo.
Curiosity
I see what
sings in my
others do not.
veins.
Cargo, 2 ration cards.
Pay attention.
Cargo, 1 ration card. Cargo, 3 ration cards. Book of War Prayers. The wearer deals plus 10% more damage to Xenos and demons. If the wearer has Conviction Dogmatic, this bonus is doubled. Even in a place as dismal as this, people have managed to set up a small altar at which to pray. It is relatively clean and well maintained.
One step at a time.
This place reminds us that corpse starch is high quality slop compared to this. Oh god.
There.
Athletics check to get across the beam. And then I think we're full circle here. Okay. Alright, let's go down this way. Let's look at that. The food vat is protected by the vicious, hungry crowd by equally vicious thugs wielding makeshift weapons. The food vat. Hey Mike, how are ya? How did that clone game end? The altars? That was a pretty neat game. Heart-wrenching, though.
Yellow.
Ooh! Oh my god, it's above me. I thought I was getting run over by a train. The consequences of a terrible crash of monorail LD987 half a century ago are still affecting the... What is that? The efficiency of this stretch of railway.
Watch out.
Bomb? Who put a bomb here? Yellow. Never-ending path. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, how did it end? It had many endings. We got a ending, and then we looked up online, and there were happier and also worse endings than the one that we got. The slop surely has every nutrition a good worker on a ship needs. Yeah, I know, right? New Guild Wars 2 teaser. Yes, the helmet. We were talking about it. Dizzy, you got any ideas on it? I'm wondering if anyone else has ideas that we haven't thought of. All right, crumpled scrap of parchment. Give our gift to the ones who see nothing but hears everything. Then the truth will be revealed to you.
They will see. Oh yes, they all
Weird, my little
will
voices have
see.
shut up. Now they're just giggling quietly every time you go to touch something. How about we head back and wash our hands with soap 10 times? The stench of decaying bodies creeps into your throat and lungs, forming a sticky film lining your airways. Stop being so bloody difficult. What's that thing the death cultists say? Your time has come. or what have you. No, please, what did I do? Talk about being everywhere at once. How about we take his stuff to the marketplace? We'll get to eat soup tonight. Wow. Okay. Medicaid check. This man is suffering from a severe but curable disease. One vial of medicine administered in the early stages would have saved him.
In this tapestry of a world,
No one finds the courage to approach the bodies of these outcasts, their rotting flesh and cartilage bearing the marks of void disease. Cassia, my lungs are filled with the decay of lifeless bodies. They are flashing toxic colors. Please do not touch anything. Outcast leader. The specimens before you must be the most repellent inhabitants in this compartment. They are covered in sores and bald patches, glistening with pus, and the stench of unwashed bodies brings a tear to your eye. One of them glowers at you and grunts. What you want? I am the Lord Captain of this ship. On your knees, insolent scum. The outcasts look at one another and burst into a hoarse, gurgling cackles. The Lord Captain in our shithole, and I'm St. Drusus, and this here's Regalia. The man exposes an armpit riddled with boils. Cassia lets out a faint sigh, hastily covering her face with her hands. Gracious Emperor, why are we talking to these horrible people? The Argenta towers over the freak, looking immaculate and unaffected. Even meeting wretched heretics such as these bring me joy. Wiping out even a drop of corruption is still a worthy deed. Awareness test succeeded. You detect a note of hysteria in the vagrant's laughter. The fingers of many are convulsively trembling, and there is something in the fearless way they look at you, an indifference to death too strange and unnatural. What are you, mutants? Invalids? Mold eaters, outcasts, folks who have no place even among the lowest of the low. Some were born that way, some were driven out to keep them from spreading the contagion. The foreman won't let us near the vat. The enforcers try to shoot us on sight, as if it's our fault that we were born in a terrible place. We are worms in the rotten belly of this ship, fodder for disease. The outcast licks his lip and you see a tongue studded with small, underdeveloped teeth. A tongue studded with teeth! This is no disease, but an obvious mutation. The longer you stare at the man, the more deviations from human form you detect. Wretches such as this, disfigured by genetic abnormalities and disease, are the perfect breeding ground for true corruption. Attack. This ship will be a little cleaner without you. The mutant bears the black stumps that are his teeth. We'll gut you and trade what you have on you as a pile for scran. Hey outcast, come on up if you want to share in the spoils.
Oh, another annoyance.
Surrender to the dark powers!
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And that leaves them on fire, right?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Death to the weak! Chaos guides me!
Shields me.
I gotta be careful or I'm gonna cleave right through Argenta, which is not what we want. Yo, that still hits her? What the heck? Hang on.
I shall not fail.
Wait, what? Hold on, I am confused with this. Raining Blood Next single target melee attack splashes blood in a 5-cell cone behind the target. Yeah. Okay. The assassin and allies in the affected area gain blood blessed. Yeah, okay. But if I do this, it looks like it's going to do massive damage to Argenta and Adira. Do you see that? Like, if I hit this, it looks... No damage?
Let your soul be purged.
You're right. Their health was blinking, though, so I was like, what the heck? Okay.
Serve the ruinous powers!
My vow is to serve. The Omnisire condemns you.
On it. Anything else?
Okay, those two died.
Genius.
Alright, taunted all of those.
A wicked thought.
Alright, so we can focus on the rest of the stuff now.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
If only that were possible. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
High momentum.
But of course.
Me? If you insist, Lord
To the
Captain.
weak.
Such is the will of...
It's nothing.
Wait. Oh, I didn't... I had the animation speed too. I didn't even see what hit us there.
Leave footprints of scarlet.
High momentum.
Chaos guides me.
Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Let's see.
Will do.
Give her dodge bonuses.
On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Let's see.
Can't get taunt on those up there right
Wicked
now.
thought. Let's see. Schemes within schemes.
Alright, Argenta's turn. That was a 95% chance to hit! Oh my god. She's X-comming.
Will do. Farewell.
If I may? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
But she's there, Will.
Argenta just went down. Did she? I guess she had a dot on her and I didn't even see it.
Trust that killing brings me no pleasure. I am your blade and shield.
She was in a cloud of poison gas. Oh, the green stuff? Oh, I didn't even realize that was doing damage. Okay.
The Omnisire knows all, comprehends all.
Was that you? Or... Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
What beholds the wrath of madness? A genius at work.